Hey there, Papper people. Me, Jason, registered polysomnographic technologist, your favorite sleep tech, I'm sure. Let's get right into this. This is gonna serve as a rant, I'm guessing. I know myself.
It's Friday rant time.
This essentially is an open-ended discussion with all CPAP machine, bilevel machine, ASV machine manufacturers. And then obviously this is for the viewing audience as well. Let me start with this first because it's a great comment. Probably one of the best comments I've ever received. And that's saying something because it has nothing to do with me or feeding my ego, my delicate, fragile ego. This is from Paul Fisher. The reason I'm saying it's from Paul Fisher is I don't want to take credit for this because it is very good and this is someone else's work and it's worthwhile. This has to do with Oscar compatibility, this initial part. If you are not familiar with Oscar, Oscar is a program that allows you to look at detailed information about your CPAP, bilevel, ASV usage. You can look at breath by breath information, as well as minute by minute, actually second by second leak data. It's an invaluable program. I highly recommend you download it if you haven't already. It is found at sleepfiles.com/Oscar. And if there's a donate button there, I highly recommend you donate to them. And you're gonna find out why in a minute. I don't even care what they use it for. I hope they go out for lobster dinner every single night. I don't care. It's so well worth it. Let's read what Paul has to say. It might be worthwhile to explain about Oscar compatibility. Oscar is a program devised and maintained by apnics who are also programmers. This is not their day job. They are all volunteers. In order for a machine to be Oscar compatible, those programmers need to get a hold of the machine's data output, reverse engineer it, and write modules within Oscar to interpret the data. The machine manufacturers themselves don't make any attempt to make their machines compatible with Oscar. In fact, I think they would be happy if it went away. When you say, he says freestyle, it should be sleep style. What a dummy. I'm just kidding. Probably not a time to joke. So when you say the sleep style will soon be Oscar compatible, it means that the Oscar team will soon complete the modules to read and interpret the sleep style data. Until now, most machines have generated their data files using either the common EDF format or at least something which is reasonably accessible. In the new DreamStation 2, Philip appears to have encrypted the data, making it so much harder that Oscar compatibility may never occur. Another very good reason to stay away from Philips Respironics machines. Now down below that, there's other people saying that the AirSense 11 is also not yet able to be read by Oscar. So let's take this discussion in another direction. I actually want to focus this on the machine manufacturers themselves. What is the problem with patients having access to their own data? I'm going to tell you this from my own personal experience. I do tons of PAP therapy analysis reviews using Oscar on people. I have a vested interest in the success of Oscar because I use it to help patients out. Patients don't always know exactly what they're looking at, but they do know when there's something wrong. And I know this is a very easy time to say, oh, well, their respiratory therapists and doctors are gonna catch that. No, they're not. In fact, they don't. This is why CPAP has failed over and over again at a rate of more than 50%. They fail because there's no follow-up. People have AHIs reported by these machines, which by the way is crap. They'll have reported AHIs of 1, under 5, whatever. What the doctors and RTs say to them is,
look like you're doing great. Looks great to me. You're under that level. I don't know why you're so tired.
If you actually look at the data in Oscar, it's actually very easy to discern this. You look at the leak rates, you look at the number of arousals that they're having, but none of this is going to be reported by the machine. You have to look at it with your own eyes. The patient doesn't have access to this otherwise. Oscar makes it possible. What I'm saying to you, CPAP bilevel manufacturers, is you don't have to do this publicly, but I think this information of how to interpret the data, how to access the data, I'm probably using the wrong term there, maybe you should find a way to have that fall off the back of a truck into the hands of the Oscar development team. I don't know how many times I've been sitting behind a board certified sleep physician, and they say, well, your data looks good, everything's great. And the patient's even saying, I have a dry mouth. Hey, stupid, they have a mouth leak. This is seen in Oscar, you can see this. If we would just take the time to look at the data that's available, if we let it be available, the patient would know this, the patient would succeed. You would sell more of your goddamn masks if you shared the Oscar data. People would stay on it. You get more mask cushion, mask frame, mask headgear. You would sell more product if you weren't such a jackass and actually shared the information of how to access the data on your machines. The common sentiment I always hear is, yeah, the patients are so stupid, they don't know it, they're so dumb, they're not gonna do with it anyway. Well, guess what? Here's the reality of it. The people that don't wanna look at this information that you would call stupid, they're not looking for this information anyway. They're not gonna find it. It's the people who want to learn about this, they wanna take control of their own therapy. Those are the people that are looking for Oscar. There's an army of people online on forums that have been through this, that help people. They assist them through the process. Do they have everything right? I don't think so. But you know what? It's a hell of a lot better than the medical community is offering them, which is nothing, by the way. So while you guys are sitting there concerned with how many masks, how many machines and crap like that you sell, how about you open up the data and make it accessible for all people to view it? Come up with your own platform. Charge them a monthly fee. There's plenty of ways to make money in this, since we all know that's your only goal. So why don't you go ahead and pull your head out of your ass? Of course, we're talking about ResMed. We're talking about Philips Respironics. Good luck selling a machine, by the way. We're talking about Fisher and Paykel, BMC, whatever. All the other ones that make CPAP machines and bilevel machines. DeVilbiss, since you stopped making them, but whatever. How about you start doing this? Start looking out for the patients that you say you serve, and then the money will actually follow on its own. You really don't have to do much. People aren't stupid. Now, I would love it. I openly beg for you. The people that openly disagree with what I'm saying right here, please post something in the comment section down below. I'm dying for it. I want people to see the absolute convoluted logic that you guys use as to why you don't share data. I want your pompous attitude to come through your writing like it always does. More often what we do is not rocket science, so let's just stop acting like it is. I understand, you're an RT, you took a couple classes. We're all impressed inside. Now on the other side, the flip side of this, if you are a patient, if you are someone who is about to quit using CPAP or quit using bilevel, I want to hear from you why being able to view your data on Oscar was the reason that you stuck with it and the reason why you improved your sleep. I want to hear that too. And I think all people who disagree with the sentiments of this video, I think they would help if they read it as well. Can't even tell you how many people I've been doing PAP therapy analysis with to find that the doctor has them on way too low of a pressure or way too high of a pressure, resulting in central sleep apneas. Happens all the time. Mouth leaks, mask leaks, those are missed all the time. Leave your comment for me in the comment section down below. Let's start a conversation on this. I appreciate you guys watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, or if you even hated it, whatever. Give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't at this time. And please be as obnoxious as you can in sharing this video with everybody you know on every social media platform you have. Like, really irritate people with it. Please check the description box down below for ways that you can help this channel out. And last thing, thank you for watching. Bye.
Everyone's too embarrassed to say it. Your mask stinks really bad. Get some Maskbright at maskbright.com or Amazon. Thank you to all watching, but an extra thick thanks, buddy, to Ray Troutman, Veronica Young, Sarvesh Joshi, Stuart Hetherington, and Mona Swearingen. And thank you to my other level Patreon supporters as well as my YouTube members.
Can you turn that down for just a second?
Yeah.
I don't care otherwise, but I'm recording a video. I was like, give me like 10 minutes.
No, that's fine,
Actually, I'll
that's
come
fine.
out. I don't care, but I just,
No.
no worries.